Breaking news now, this just into CNN. CNN has learned that President Trump has pressured Attorney General Jeff Sessions on multiple occasions over the last 14 months to overturn his decision to recuse himself from the Russia investigation, according to a source familiar with the president's demands. Reclaiming control of the Russia investigation is why President Trump is being urged by his former top strategist, Steve Bannon, to fire Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein in a new exclusive interview with CNN's Fareed Zakaria. Bannon says that Rosenstein, who oversees the Russia investigation because of the Sessions recusal, should be dismissed if he refuses to turn over all documents related to a confidential FBI source as demanded by some Republican lawmakers. President Trump, as you know, has claimed without any evidence that the FBI planted a spy inside his campaign to dig up dirt on him politically.
They refused to give these documents to Nunes. I think now that Rosenstein ought to be given a direct order. Very simple. You turn every document associated with this spy over in Cambridge and whatever foreign institution was involved, whether it's MI5, MI6, or anybody else. You give whatever the FBI did, you give whatever the CIA did. You see Clapper and these guys on TV every night in Brennan, they're just bitter old men. You turn over every document, and if he doesn't turn it over, you give him 24 hours. If he doesn't turn it over, I would fire him, and that's not obstruction of justice. That's giving a law enforcement officer a direct order to turn over documents to Capitol Hill. And if he doesn't do it, I would fire him.
You can see the rest of the interview tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. That is it for The Lead. I turn you over to Wolf Blitzer in the Situation Room. Thanks for watching.
Happening now, breaking news, pardon spree. President Trump pardons a right-wing pundit found guilty of campaign fraud and may pardon a pair of Apprentice stars. Is it a defiant message to the federal prosecutors who convicted them, or a signal to witnesses in the Mueller investigation? Fired over Russia. The special counsel now has a secret memo which could reveal a lot about President Trump's firing of former FBI Director James Comey and its connection to the Russia probe. Special delivery. North Korea's former spy chief accused of an attack against the United States will be allowed to come to Washington to personally deliver a letter to President Trump at the White House. Will that pave the way for a summit with Kim Jong-un? And plot against the prince. An ISIS supporter pleads guilty after encouraging jihadists to target Britain's 4-year-old Prince George, third in line to be king. How vulnerable are Britain?